How to control your anger. Seneca, Stoic wisdom. Anger is fire. It burns through reason, damages relationships, and leaves behind regret. But what if you could master it before it masters you? The Stoic philosopher Seneca believed that anger isn't something we must surrender to, but something we can conquer with wisdom and discipline. In this video, we'll explore Seneca's timeless teachings on how to control your anger and live with clarity, calm, and power. Recognize anger as a weakness, not a strength. Seneca said, "No plague has cost the human race more." In a world that glorifies rage and outrage, Stoics viewed anger not as a show of strength, but a failure of reason. Seneca believed that anger is the most destructive of all emotions, not only to others, but to the self. Unlike fear or sadness, which can lead to reflection, anger almost always invites action, and often the wrong kind. To begin mastering your anger, you must first reframe it. Don't admire it, don't defend it. See it for what it is, a temporary madness that clouds judgment. Slow down the initial reaction. Seneca taught, the best cure for anger is delay. Anger thrives in immediacy. When we react in the heat of the moment, we surrender control. Seneca urged us to insert a pause between stimulus and response. Walk away, breathe deeply, count to 10, whatever breaks the emotional momentum. This isn't about avoiding confrontation, it's about approaching it with composure and reason, not with fire and fury. Study the root, not the spark. Seneca observed that anger often masks deeper wounds: pride, insecurity, fear. When someone cuts you off in traffic or speaks harshly to you, your anger may not be about that moment. It may stem from feeling disrespected or unvalued. Seneca advised us to become investigators of our own emotions. Ask, why does this make me so angry? What fear or belief is underneath? When you understand the root, the fire loses its fuel. Practice empathy and perspective. Seneca wrote, we should give pardon to others often, to ourselves never. A powerful way to overcome anger is through empathy. When you feel wronged, imagine the other person's perspective. Maybe they're having a hard day. Maybe they're acting out of pain or ignorance. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but it gives you the emotional distance to stay calm. Empathy turns confrontation into understanding. Perspective turns reaction into wisdom. Set clear expectations of life and people. Seneca believed one cause of anger is false expectations, that people will always be kind, fair, or rational. But life isn't like that. People are flawed. The world is chaotic. He taught us to expect trouble, not with bitterness, but with preparation. When you know that disappointments will come, you're not shocked or enraged when they do. You're ready. Channel the energy into discipline. Anger is energy, raw, hot, and fast. Seneca didn't tell us to suppress it, but to transform it. Take the fire and direct it toward constructive action. Write, walk, build, fix. Instead of yelling, solve the problem. Instead of fighting, train. Let anger become the spark that ignites discipline, not destruction. Seneca did not believe in destroying anger. He believed in mastering it. To be calm in the face of insult, patient in the face of frustration, wise in the heat of provocation, that is true strength. When you live by reason rather than rage, you become unshakable. Anger may knock on the door, but you no longer have to let it in.